Hey, this is Lorena, and I wanted to do a challenge for you. We're starting a challenge after Thanksgiving to December 24th. What we wanted to do, or ask everybody in the group, it's my Facebook group, Lorena's Quilting Facebook group. So if you want to be on this challenge, please join over there. What I wanted to do is get some stuff done. Why? I am such a procrastinator sometimes with my own projects. And it's not something I'm very proud of, okay? So let's talk. I finally put the binding on and finished the quilt. Now let me just say this. It's just a thing for me. But I'm so proud of the fact that I finished it, even though it's finally taken me 5 years maybe. A friend pieced this. I quilted it for her. I found it in a floor of her closet. I said, give it to me. And just maybe 6 months later, I just finished it. Another quilt is this one. I ended up buying the fabric in a kit. And I did finish one of them because I got 2 kits. Yeah, I'm that girl. I'll buy 2 of something if I love it. And I pieced her together. She's been upstairs for probably like 2 years. And just recently, I decided to quilt her. And you could see that I couldn't straighten her out. I kept cutting up in her. I should have cut all the way down to square her. But who cares? This is mine. And I'm getting ready for our winter, which we don't have hard winters. You can see that she warped when she was quilted. But she's a minky and she's beautiful. But because of this challenge, I finished her, which makes me happy. Probably like 3 months ago, I put the binding on her, and all I had to do for this one is just put binding on. And it's not perfectly made. It is just something that we're going to use. Now on that quilt, I ended up having leftover strips. So I ended up adding 3 strips. And same thing, I got the kit probably like 3 years ago. I split the kit because when I did the first quilt, it was so big, it's suffocating. And I had quilted it at the same time I quilted the other one. And I just needed to do the binding. And because of this challenge, I was able to encourage my Facebook group and say, hey, I finished a couple of them. Come on, let's get going. And I'm proud of myself because I finished them in a couple days. It didn't take me long to finish the 3 of them. It was just the motivation to finish them. And so she's done. And this is also one of mine. And it's a snuggle quilt. Piece, this one, but I found her at an antique store around probably like 4 birthdays ago. And just recently I quilted her. I want to give her away as a gift. I did put the binding on her, as you can see. There is binding on her, but I now need to hand stitch the binding. So I want to get her done for Christmas for someone. This quilt is a quilt that it was one of my very first quilts. The fabric up here was rotting, so I trimmed her off before I quilted her because for years she was just like a banner that I used in my church, and then I trimmed the bottom down here because she was also like falling apart on me. Now she's old. I honestly believe that this is one of the very first quilts when I lived in an apartment. That means I lived in this house 25 years, so this quilt is probably either 2 years older or 25 years. Now, it's crazy. I still haven't finished her. She was just a fabric banner, and then I decided to quilt her. I've had her for years and decided to just, like, do you see what I just did? Please, quilt, please don't judge me. I tacked her up here so that this room had some color. But you know, she is, 25 years and going, and she's still not done. I know, okay? I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. But life, I no excuse. I'm a long armer. I could have put her on the long arm years. I've had the long arm for a long time. It's just been, Okay, just it's been a thing. But I want to bind this one and get her done. And I also want to put a top sleeve on her so I could put her in another room. This is another banner that I finished years ago. With that pink banner, I want to move her in here and hang her so she's a banner that hangs. Now this is a banner that is not quilted. It's just a banner that hangs. And that's how I had the pink one, but I decided to quilt her. So the rules are you post a picture of your unfinished product. The product has to be to the point of finish, meaning you will never have to return to it. I don't label my quilts currently, so to me, those quilts are completely done. I'm never going to probably do anything else other than maybe the purple one. I may undo the binding, trim it straight. I'm not, okay? I don't care enough. It's gonna be a quilt that's for my family and for me, and so now if I give it away, I'll probably fix it, but I'm not, okay? It's finished. It could be a table runner, it could be a purse, it could be any project that you've started and still not accomplished, but to the point that it's accomplished. Post your pictures of the unfinished product and then post a picture of it finished. Now, you're the one who has to finish it. It's not for your friend to finish for you. It's not for someone else to piece it for you if it needs to be pieced. It is for you to finish it. That's the honor system. I hope you do the right thing, but ultimately it's yours to finish and it's yours to know that you did it. So please join Lorena's Quilting Facebook group to participate in this challenge. I may do like, I'll quilt one of your quilts for free. You just have to ship it to me and pay for the shipping. I may do that, and also I may give some goodies away for the winners. This is another quilt that I designed this one. I've had dreams of grandeur for her. For example, I was gonna embroider the center, embroider here, embroider there, and just do something with her, and nothing got done. Recently, I quilted her though, because I was like, you're never gonna do the embroidery, just quilt her, and you could use her as a tablecloth. Sorry, ignore my mop there. And so I want to bind her with some really beautiful red binding. And literally, I quilted this probably 5 months ago, and this is now her condition. Motivated me to finish 3 of them, and now I'm showing you some of the ones I need to finish. I also have tons of them, like the block swaps. I want to quilt those quilts, and maybe I'll be motivated to quilt them. I already have the back fabric and batting and everything. I just didn't long arm them. But yeah, maybe this will motivate me to get some stuff done, and I hope it helps you too. So thank you for watching, and I'll join Lorena's Quilting Facebook group, and I appreciate your support. All right, bye.